It's a strong message from Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei. He says Iran will retaliate against the oil embargo at the, quote, right time, and that it will support any country or group which confronts and fights against Israel. Earlier, the Washington Post reported that US Defense Secretary Leon Panetta believes there's a strong likelihood Israel will strike Iran in April, May or June. In Israel too, the Iran rhetoric has been stepped up, with a warning that time is running out to stop Iran developing a nuclear weapon.
Many experts in the world not only here estimate that the result of not taking action will inevitably be a nuclear Iran, and that dealing with a nuclear Iran will be more complicated, more dangerous and more costly in blood than stopping it today. Thus, those who say in English, later, may find later is too late.
However, Iran maintains its nuclear program is for civilian purposes. But the US and Europe aren't taking any chances. This week, the US Senate Banking Committee passed a bill to widen sanctions against Iran. If approved, it would stop Iranian banks from using an international electronic banking system called SWIFT, which they depend on to do business. The bill will now go to the US Senate. In January, the European Union announced it will stop buying Iranian oil in a few months. In response, Iran is now considering banning sales to the EU indefinitely.
If the bill is passed, I think it will win by a landslide. We are sure it will pass because most Majlis members think there is no need to sell oil to the EU, and we don't need their money. They want to defeat us by imposing the strictest sanctions upon us, but in fact we will make them pay the price and the EU will be bankrupt.
But so far, Iran is the one paying the price. Ships carrying grain to the country are being held up or turned back at port because EU sanctions are making it difficult for traders to get money from European banks to export grain to Iran. And Iranian officials have announced the death penalty will be given to people involved in black market currency trading, which disrupts the economy. The black market has taken off since the Iranian rial plummeted against the US dollar. Another sign that Iran is under pressure. Nicole, Johnston, Al Jazeera.